Hey guys, welcome to the Plant Terrace. My name's Jessica. If you're new, welcome. I think a lot of you probably come from my main channel, which is Paper Terrace, but if not, well, then hello, welcome. I use this second channel kind of as a place to post anything that I am interested in. So if you look back through, you're gonna see all of the different phases that I go through, but plants is something that I have definitely had an interest in for years and years. So I do have a lot of plant videos already on this channel, but anything that's crafting will be over on Paper Terrace, and then here we are with anything else. I also don't post regularly, so if you are new and you are subscribing, just know I don't post regularly, but I would love to, so I'll definitely try to make it more of a priority if there's an interest. So let's get into it. Today, I'm gonna show you all of the plants in my house. I'm so excited. A little like warning that I just had a very long work day, so my house is not exactly spick and clean like I want it to be. And I also probably am going to forget a lot of my plant names. So if you see anything and I didn't mention the name of it in the video and you're interested in it, try to leave me a comment down below, maybe give me an idea of what the time was, and I should be able to figure out the name for you. So without much more talking, let's get into it. I'm gonna get started with showing you all of my plants that are in my kitchen and dining room. All right, so we are here in my dining room. Now I'm having some issues with my camera, like focusing and jumping around, so I hope that it ends up looking okay for you guys. So up here, I have a hanging silver pothos. It's a Scindapsus pictus, some variety. We come down here and I have my philodendron pink princess. I have it on a pole, but it has greatly outgrown it. But let me show you the newest leaf. Try to get that in the light so you can see how pretty it is. Then we come down here in the windowsill and I have a mixed bowl of succulents. That bright green and pink is one of my newest. We come over here, I have my Tradescantia zebrina. I have my Begonia maculata and it's blooming. I have these next to a humidifier, so that's why they are happy. I have one of my Hoya. I don't remember the variety of this one, but it does bloom quite a bit. Next to that, I have actually a mixed pot of Syngonium, and there's a pink variety and an albo, and look at that leaf. I love that plant. I have a couple up here, it's hard to show, but I have an orchid and a very broken rehab type cactus. I forget which variety. Then when we come down here, I have a Monstera Standleyana. There's a different variety. I forget what it's called. I have a philodendron silver sword that's not mature yet, but it has such pretty leaves. But I love the mature leaf shape, and hopefully it will get there. Next to that, I have this really cool tropical plant that I got from a plant sale, and it does need a lot of humidity, but other than that, I have found it to be really easy, and the purple is so fun. I have one of my older plants, which is a Hoya. I can't remember if this is a Crimson Princess or there's like a Queen variety. I have a string of hearts, and I think there's like some string of turtles in here. I can't remember exactly, but we have the variegated version as well. My light is obviously going out, so ignore that, but this is my Monstera constellation, or Thai constellation, and it is gorgeous. It's huge, and I cannot wait for a new leaf. I think this is the newest one, and it's just like hanging up against the wall. You know how that goes, probably. And then up here, I do have a couple hanging plants. I have a Monstera adansonii on the left, and then what was this? Some type of pothos, a marble queen pothos, I believe. Okay, I have a few here, and I have just like a regular pothos up here. Some variety of a snake plant. This one's really cool. It gets lots of babies. Try to zoom in so I don't have to take it down. It looks like aloe, but it's not. Then I do have just like a basic snake plant there that's like totally rehab. I don't know if it's going to grow, but we'll find out. This is like a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, I believe. Okay, let's go in here. We have some pothos just hanging there. And then in the windowsill, we'll start here. I have an African violet. It's so hard to show you when it's like backlit, so bear with me. And there is like a trailing African violet here, which is so cool. I've never had a trailing version. We have a really gorgeous Hoya. Another Hoya, forget, pubicalix, something like that. I have some cuttings back there. This is one of my favorites. It is my Epiprenum variegata or albo. And it is one of my probably easiest plants, but it gives me stunning leaves like this one right here. It's facing the sun, obviously, so every so often I do turn this one, but I have it on a pole, and again, it's just kind of hard to show you because it's backlit, but it just got a new huge leaf. Wish I could show that to you better, but that's how that goes. I can't remember what this one was, but it's cool, and I just have it in a glass because that's fun, and it also blooms. I have my prayer plant. Up here I have like a little begonia and a little cactus. And then over here, this was like a Benjaminina, that's not what it's called. It's a type of ficus, I know that. Can't forget over here, I have this little crown of thorns, and it's a pretty fun plant. Next to that, I have a broken terrarium. The glass is kind of broken there, but that's okay. And I just have a variety of plants in here. That really cool camo one seems to be liking the terrarium. We go into the living room. I have an anthurium. Forget this one, but it does bloom like these flamingo. Oh, I think it's like a flamingo something. This is completely dead, but guess what? It has new growth coming, and it was one of my original monsteras. So we're gonna see what happens with the new growth before I toss it out. This is a Baltic blue pothos, and I've had this one forever, and it is actually just so easy, very easy going. Sometimes it gets stuck in the corner in the dark, and it still grows. This is a Hoya Hindu rope. This is my largest pothos. The leaves on it are huge. Like, I'm excited to see if they get bigger than this because it is on a pole, and I did just extend it, but typically the leaves will only continue to get bigger if it has something to keep growing on. So we will see, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing. This is a pretty much dying umbrella tree. If you have any tips for me, let me know before I toss it out. Here is some moss my daughter wanted, and it's not very fun to keep moss alive, so there's that. Some type of succulent. It has like a really cool blue hue. And again, my daughter picked that one out. I actually can't remember what this one was called. I think it's Painted Lady. And up here I have a big string of pearls and a lemon lime philodendron, or is that I think it is philodendron lemon lime. So I have a few up here. I'm just showing you because I really like these acrylic shelves, They're awesome if you have different places in your house that you can hang them from. So I have a, you know what, I just can't think of the name of these ones right now. It is a Mikens, that's what that's called. So let me show you the plants that I have up in the high places. I love these plant hangers, by the way, but I'm gonna show you those when we go upstairs so you can see the actual plant. And then here's a view of what those look like. So we have a Siltibacana that's not doing so great. It's on a moss pole. This is one of my favorites. It is an Epiprenum Cebu Blue. Now I can't remember, I took this one over here down, so there's a missing spot as you can see, but I have some succulents, a couple cactus and goldfish plant, and you know, a few others. We have another Scindapsus. My kids are home from the summer, for summer if you can't tell. We have a Hoya. We have some pothos, a spider plant, and Adansonii. I can't remember on the right, some type of philodendron, can't remember what it is exactly. Some more pothos. I don't have too many up here, but I just thought I would show you. I have these hangers, and I have a, I think it's like a Panda Galaxy Syngonium. Another begonia. I'm very excited about this one. It is a huge Alocasia Jacqueline. Just recently got it, but you can see how big it is. And I have it upstairs away from everything because I wanted to be careful. There's obviously like a little bit of plant damage, but that was there when I got it. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one does. It's just kind of like a fun plant. So we'll see how it does. I'll want to put it with my other plants so that I can have it with higher humidity, but again, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of keep it away from everything for now. We're in the downstairs bathroom now. I have a ZZ plant and some type of fern. I don't quite remember, but it's pretty fun. Now we are in the craft room where I've been most of the day. Over here we have a Monstera Stanley Anna. It has some yellowing leaves. I think I need to repot it, honestly. We have some on top here that are new, so I'm just kind of keeping them away from everything, but I have a Philodendron tortum. Is that right? Philodendron tortum. Yes, okay. Very excited about that one. We have a Hoya. Let's see, the name's probably on this one as well. It is a Hoya Matilde. I've wanted that one for a while. We have a Polynera, and I love the leaves on this. Look at that. We have a cutting of a begonia. And then, so my cabinet's not really set up to be like a cabinet type. I really just use it for storing my plants. So in here we have like some rehab plants and things that I am kind of bringing back to life. We have a small African violet, a little pilea. That one's super fun. We have this, what is this called? Alocasia Red Secret. This is actually for my best friend, but I just still have it here. This is a ficus. A rubber plant, I think is what it's called. And then it's down here are just a bunch of African violets. I have them stuffed in here because I am wanting to get like a little terrarium kind of things just for them. So I just have them all together. And then last section, this is a bit messy because my medium fell out of here, but I basically have some Hoya. This is in Alocasia, I think it was called Pink Polly, but my darn pink and white leaf, it fell off, so we just have this one, but it's cool. We have a Scindapsus down there, right there. Another Polynera that's variegated. These Hoya are so cool. I really like this one. Let me see if I can show you the leaves. They're very crinkled and I just love it. We have a blue star fern. It wasn't doing so good for a while, so I'm hoping it's gonna do better. But then we have this Adansonii albo, and so this one definitely has lots of crisping. I don't know if it's from like past pest or if, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I obviously just have it right here. I do have it next to a humidifier, but I'm not sure. Then I have this smart planter, which is kind of cool. And I have this begonia in it, and look at that beautiful leaf. And we will stop where we started, my favorite little area of the house. Thank you guys for hanging out, checking out all of my plants. I really got to figure out what's going on with my camera focus, but hopefully you're able to, you know, check out my plants, get some ideas if you wanted some. Tell me what your favorite plant is down below. I would love to hear it. And let me know if you have any requests for videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.